Whoa. I'm wondering. I'm wondering how long can I record on YouTube? Oh, right there's the Visadero. Excellent. Um, yeah. So I'm switching my habits from uh, putting videos on Facebook because Facebook is a great platform. Everybody's on it, but they're not paying me. So the reason I'm really more like YouTube right now is because of the money. It's not a bad thing. It's just a switch on mentality or a switch on habits. It just makes me realize, like if I'm gonna be posting videos, I might as well post it on a platform that is rewarding me. You know, there's a lot of platforms online that you can use. Like one of the things that um, I've been telling a lot of people, and I still say it, is you should master Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. I believe YouTube is part of Google, right? Facebook and Instagram works together, and there's nothing wrong with having like preferences when it comes to uploading videos. I just think it's very smart to think that if you're ever gonna do any videos, no matter which video it is, you should definitely pick up the right platform for you. I don't know how this is gonna work out because Facebook, if you put in a music, let's say if you put in a song on Facebook and the algorithm catch that song has copyright, I don't even know how the algorithm of Facebook works, but they block you. They block the sound. This is crazy. Like they somehow, like their engineers figured out that I don't really know how that works. Like how do Facebook algorithm is able to analyze a whole video? Probably they have like a lot of hash power, but they are able to analyze a video, especially if you're playing a song in the background or you're playing a song into their system or something, and they're able to send you a message because they send me messages. They tell me, you know what? We know you're using some copyright material, and we need you to either block it, mute it, or erase it. So for me, I don't really care. I can always erase it or do anything. Oh, this is cool. So I can come back here, right? I can come back here and catch the bus. So I'm gonna see how these videos are gonna come out because I have to add a title and I have to learn about hashtags. Yeah, but right now we're going to we're walking on San Francisco on the Visadero, right? And the Visadero, yeah. And I don't see the bus coming, but it's good that we walk. Shouldn't be that far. I think like 5-6 blocks. It's good to talk. And one of the things I noticed is that YouTube pays me. See, I believe there's 3 ways like advertisement pays you. One is like for each like a certain amount of views. Let's say 1,000 views. It equals to a certain amount of money. So if I do the math, let's say 1,000 views, it's equal to $15. So how many more views do I need to get in order to get paid? So when I first signed up for Facebook advertisement, it was 6 years ago, and I only make a few videos. The videos that I make, it wasn't really like fancy or well made. It was just some videos about, at that moment I have a HTC Vive HTC Hero, HTC Evo or something. It was an Android device. The issue with that phone is that it only had 8 gigabytes of memory. See, the problem with Android phones, especially the cheap ones, when they said that they're gonna give you an Android phone with 8 gigabytes of storage, they never tell you that that is storage. First of all, 4 gigabytes of storage is gonna be for the Android operating system. So 6 years ago, when I first got that phone, I have a very big issue because I didn't have no more. I mean, I'm able to use like a 32 gigabytes micro SD card, but the problem with Android devices is that you cannot use the micro SD card. You cannot see, the problem with Android devices is that you cannot use the micro SD card to combine data, you know. The micro SD card is just an external hard drive that only allows you to storage files, you know. So you can storage files, you can storage videos. So one of the videos that I did on YouTube, it was, first of all, you gotta root your device, you know. So once you root your device, that means you have like gut level access to modify your operating system. And that's good. That's pretty good. I like that. Now, you know what? I had to walk a lot, man. So it's good that I'm talking. So what I did is, it's something called swap. So instead of using my operating system hard drive, I was using the micro SD card. I was basically telling the Android phone, you know what? I don't want you to use your system hard drive. I want you to use the micro SD card instead. And it did it. It did it. The only issue with doing this, especially if you have a low-end device, is that if by any reason you ever, let's say, take out the SD card, you're taking all of your data, and the phone it's not gonna crash, but there's gonna be a lot of apps that they're gonna look, you know, they're not gonna look good. So if you're always switching your operating system hard drive and you're switching it over a bigger one, but if your operating system is still using your regular operating system, you gotta do that swap. Right now with most phones, you don't have to do that. Right now we have like 32 gigabytes and above. That's gonna be the standard right now. 32 gigabytes hard drive and above. Like, it would be nice to have a phone that has, I believe there's phones already that have terabytes. You know, terabytes. That's 1,000 gigabytes. Actually, one of the phones that I like the most, and I would love to have one, it's called, I believe it's called Samsung X or Samsung something. And what it does, I saw it when I went to a conference. When I went to the Samsung Developer Conference, they showed me this phone, right? It's a regular phone. It's a regular Samsung phone with an Android operating system, right? But the beauty about it was that it has this app, right? And this app, what it does, what this app does, it's simple. It allows you to install an operating system on it. So, and the nature of Android is that Android is a Linux-based operating system. So basically, it's compatible with most hard drives, more video drives. Just like a universal all-in-one operating system. So these guys were able to install Ubuntu Linux into a phone, right? I mean, you can already do that, but the way they did it, it was simple. You plug in your phone, right? And then your phone is gonna work as a HDMI. Your phone charger for Android and Samsung is gonna work as a HDMI cable. You know, so whatever you're doing, you're gonna be able to see it. And I think it's cool. I think it's amazing. So, yeah. And for example, right now, I have Android operating system on my laptop. I have Windows operating system on my laptop. I have Linux Ubuntu operating system on my laptop. And I was just thinking about installing more operating systems. Like right now there's a popular software called Parrot, Parrotos. And that software is it's like a Swiss knife, because it has all of the tools that you need in order to hack. For example, it has Aircrack, it has Metasploit. It's like a sophisticated operating system. Now the issue is, if you install this operating system on your laptop, you're compromised. Because your laptop has a specific MAC address, your laptop has a specific IP address. So if you install it in your computer, you pretty much, and if you do something illegal, you pretty much screw. So the best recommendation, and something I'm gonna do, I'm gonna teach you all the tricks that I know. For example, how to block ads, how to install special applications on your phone or on your computer as well. I was thinking about, should I buy a domain? Should I buy a .com? I don't think it's really important right now, especially if you're starting to buy a domain. First of all, domains are not that expensive, but so right now I just buy my domain and I'm not really using it too much. I'm just like playing with it. But oh man, my hair is like really long. So yeah, so teaching you guys how to install an operating system inside a USB, and also teaching you how to boot that operating system from the USB, because it's cool. Like you can put, let's say, like this thing is a charger. See, boom, it comes together, boom. And this one has an Android charger, and it also has one side is for iPhones, right? And the other side is for iPhones, Android, and then level 3 Androids, and then this is the USB. And the way it works is simple. You just connect it depending on what you need, put it in, right? So they plug, plus this side on the USB, and put this side on your phone, and then you're charging it. That's a nice key, see? Boom, right there. That's good. So instead of having one of these, you can have a USB device right here, and especially if you're fixing computers, you can have this special USB with all the tools that you might need in order to erase passwords, or scan for viruses, or reinstall operating systems. You can have an all-in-one Swiss Army tool for laptops. It could be for anything, for Macs, for Windows, for Google Chrome, for anything. So I'm gonna teach you that. So if you guys will be so kind and amazing to go on my page and see my videos and subscribe, I'll appreciate it. Other than that, I gotta go. I'm probably gonna do one more video about the food I'm gonna pick up, because it's free food, so I'm gonna pick it up. I can also show you some tricks on how to get free stuff on San Francisco, like free food. Right now, today they give me a $50 gift card for, I don't know if it's Grubhub or Uber Eats, but it's $50. And all I have to do, it was listening to this company. It's a huge company. It's a huge cybersecurity company. And they were just telling us, don't pay the ransomware. Ransomware is a special type of virus. It's not a virus. Well, it is a virus. What it does is that it encrypts all of your files. So if you by accident click it and execute it, mainly on Windows, it's gonna if you have like sensitive information, it's gonna encrypt it, which means you cannot open it. I mean, and usually when you encrypt something, it takes years to decrypt it. Why? Because it's so many combinations. Like, imagine this: if you have a lock and it has, and it has 4,000, I mean, and it has 4 digits, right? That's pretty easy to crack, especially when it comes to software. Like, like iPhones and Android phones. No, iPhones most likely. They're using like numbers. You connect a brute force attack so they can like try all possible passwords. Like, how many possible combinations you have on a 4-digit password? You only have like 9,999. So most people are gonna use their birthday, 19 probably, or 19 most likely. And then, you're already like 8,000 attempts ahead, just by thinking about it. So I'm gonna teach you a little more about this thing. I'm probably gonna take the advice of my friends on writing down or making a tutorial or selling a course on how to teach people how to be more secure with the data or like the information. Because one of the things I've been thinking too much is, for me, it's so common to be protected. Like, I protect myself all the time, no matter what, right? Like, that's one of the things I do all the time. And I do it for fun, right? But it seems like a lot of people don't know too much about it. Like, they don't know the basics of technology. I don't have an exact number, and I don't want to say numbers because I don't have the data. But it seems like a good thing to do. So, hey, I'm gonna make another video right now because we're gonna go pick up food. And I really need to pick up food. I need to eat. Oh. Okay, guys, I'll see you. Follow me on YouTube.